Another eventful year has passed in the life of Lex E. Rojas, aka Dakota Wilmer. As usual, I will be limiting my recap to career-related events, so let's get started. In January, I eagerly awaited the results of the 2023 Off-Broadway Awards, and by the end of the month, I learned that I was not one of the winners. I think anyone would agree, however, that it is always an honor just to be nominated for something. That said, my next nomination had different results. As on February 1st, the New Jersey Film Awards announced that the Exerum Productions short film, Where Flutter Darkest Desire, which I wrote and starred in, won in 2 categories. We came home with both Best Concept and Best Visual Effects. Link to that will be in the comments. In March, I had an author photo shoot with Cookie Headshots in Queens, New York for my new book, The Mage Guardian. I highly recommend her for either acting headshots or professional photos in general. I also, that month, got to referee my first Lucha Libre match between King Shaman and Johnny Zoo at the Pacha Taco Tuesday event, which was both fun and terrifying. There's a video link for that below. Not much happened career-wise from late spring to early summer. Not at least until rehearsals began in July for my short play, What's Smokin'. I had 2 really dedicated and talented actors, Garrett Bailey and Santiago Molino. Their social medias will be also linked in the comments. Exerum Productions' Where Flutter Quest for Truth, which I wrote as a sequel to Darkest Desire, and starred in alongside the lovely and talented Caitlin Geiler, premiered at the Brightside Tavern Short Film Festival in New Jersey. Unfortunately, I was unable to accompany the director/producer to that, but before the month was up, I did get to ref for a second time. This time there were 3 matches instead of just 1, giving me a chance now to work with Dante the Ace Jace once again, and culminating in a rematch between King and Johnny that led to Zoo's heel turn and name change. So both nights' matches are posted to YouTube, and you know where to find the links. Final dress rehearsal for What's Smokin' was July 29th, and the short play festival was August 3rd. The audience response was very encouraging, and I'm definitely planning to go ahead with a short film version, so be on the lookout for that. In September, I was invited to see a staged reading of Outlaw Wedding, which was fantastic. I felt so invigorated coming out of it and absolutely cannot wait until it's able to be fully realized. Donation link will be with all the others, and by the end of the same month, I landed a new survival job, which I absolutely love and gives me plenty of time to focus on writing during my daily commute. In October, I did an interview with Michael Haberfellner, sorry if I butchered that, for searchmytrash.com regarding Where Flutter Quest for Truth, and by now you know where to find that link. The same short film was also selected for the New York Long Island Film Festival, which I also sadly missed. A few days before that, I officially finished the first full-length manuscript for The Mage Guardian and began furiously editing against impossible deadlines, which I kept having to push back. November 9th, I had an ADR session for the short film Ace of Spades Means Death and got a sneak peek of the current cut. I have to say, I am very excited, if you can already tell, to see the final result. After that, I just continued editing The Mage Guardian until mid-December. I think I finished it on Friday the 13th. Hope that's a good sign. And then I forwarded it to my beta readers and published December 21st, the winter solstice. A very magical date for a very magical manuscript. So the link for that will be with all the others. Thank you so much for joining me on this retrospective of 2024 from the perspective of Lex E. Rojas, which is my nom de plume and stage name. Anyway, thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope that you can look forward to a lot of great more stuff from me this coming year. Some of it is planned and some of it we'll see, right? And I hope you guys all have an amazing new year. Thank you again. I could not fathom going through life without the support and the love from all of you wonderful people. I love you. Mwah. Stay connected, stay grounded, stay human. Lead with empathy.